if you don't lock in now, you're going to get locked out. This is not going to be a long video because I actually want to give you back your time so you can lock in. So I appreciate you spending your time right now, because what I'm about to tell you is about to make you look at time totally different. Time is the number one currency that you have. I don't care what else you got going on, bro. Your time is everything. It's super valuable. And we're living in a world that does not value their time. We're living in a world that's telling you that it's okay to scroll all day on TikTok. It's okay to scroll all day on Instagram. It's okay to scroll all day on these social media apps. That's cool if you learning something, still not even all day. It can't be all day because you got to put some sort of work in. So all I'm saying is, when are you going to really lock in and take your life serious? You know what I mean? You have an opportunity to do something special. You have an opportunity to change your life. You have an opportunity to put your life on the right path. You have an opportunity to put your life on a better path. You have an opportunity to change your life forever. And all it takes is you paying attention to the right things. You have to pay attention to the right things. You have to pay attention to the things that add value into your life. Can't hang around people that's not locked in. Can't do things that's not going to keep you locked in. Can't do things that's going to take you out your focus. Can't hang with people that's going to take you out your focus. Can't have habits that's going to stop you from being locked in. Cannot have habits that's going to stop you from putting in the work. Why would you have habits like that? Why would you do that? But we do that, bro, because we keep falling for temporary pleasure and we don't understand the beauty in patience. All you got to do is be patient. 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 Just be a little bit more patient. Just be a little bit more locked in. People don't want to be patient. They want it all right now. So because they want it all right now, they do things that are only in the temporary moment. Or I want to feel good right now, so I'm going to go ahead and watch something that I know I'm not supposed to watch. I want to feel good right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take drugs. I want to feel good right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get drunk. My wife was watching somebody the other day, like this little vlogger that she liked to watch. And you know what I'm saying? What's funny is this little vlogger, man, she at vacation. You know, she in this beautiful little country. And you know, you in the Caribbean, you in this beautiful country, and you would think that the coconut water is enough, the excursions is enough, but she doing all these excursions with her friends, and she like, you know, it ain't really that fun because we're not able to drink alcohol. Like, you know, there's not really clubs out here like that. And I'm like, man, in order for you to vacation, you got to get blackout drunk and not even remember what happened the night before. Temporary pleasure, hiding things, you know, really what that's doing, you masking things that's within. And I'm not passing judgment. You know, we've all been there. But the truth is, we have to stop falling for the temporary pleasure or the temporary desires that doesn't really add value to our life, man. Because instead of drinking or doing drugs, you could just be in the moment appreciating life. What does that have to do with locking in and being on your purpose? It has everything to do with it, because instead of you scrolling on TikTok, you could actually be going outside for a walk. You see the difference there? Go outside for a walk. You might come up with ideas, whether you like this person or not or whatever. I don't even care, bro. Steve Jobs, when you hear that name, you think of Apple. One of the best ways that he came up with ideas, he said he went for walks. So all he was doing was walking. He was walking. Some of my video ideas come from me walking, just walking. You know, when you walk, what happens is your brain activity becomes more active. You're able to think more and tap into what I call the creative space, and you're able to be more creative. And you write those ideas down, and you write those ideas down, and you might not execute on it right away, but at least it's there, man. It's step one to the process. You want to build a business. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to change your life. You want to find a way to apply for that job that you really want. Whatever you want in life. You know, you want to get a car. You want to do anything. You got to have a game plan. You have to have a vision, and you can't waste it. You got to lock in now before you get locked out. You have to lock in now before you get locked out. Locking in now means that, like I said, the temporary things, you ain't really focused on that. You're focused on doing the best that you can to win and execute and get the most out of life that you possibly can. You have to. Me and the wife, we about to go on a little walk. We about to go on a walk right now. See what I'm wearing? You know, we about to go on a nice little walk. We about to be active. Doing things that can further us as human beings. We don't have to be perfect. It's not about perfection, but it is about progression. That's what it's about. It's about progression. And I'm asking you, are you truly making progress in your life? Or are you just like everybody else? Doing what everybody else do? Being average. If you want to get the most out of life, you have to push yourself. Push yourself, bro. Change your habits. You change your habits, you change your life. But a lot of people don't understand these things. They think that they have forever to change their life. And I'm going to keep making videos reminding you of the power of the present moment. There's power in the now. There's power in the present moment. There's power in doing the things that you need to do to change your life. There's power in that. Have you been executing? Have you been locking in? Have you been doing the things that you need to do? Have you? And only you can answer that and be honest about that. Everybody says that they locked in, but when it comes down to it and we really see who's been putting in the work and who hasn't been putting in the work, those results gonna show, and it's going to be very telling. And I'm a patient man. I could wait 3, 4, 5 years to see who really did the work. We'll see who really been in the gym every day 3 years from now, 4 years from now. We'll see how they results looking. We'll see who really building that business, building that brand. We'll see who's consistent with the content creation. We'll see who's upping in their career. The results will show if you've been locked in or not. The results will show eventually. Just had a conversation with my wife. This is what I'm gonna leave you with before we go. We're talking about investment. She's reading this book about how to, make money and make smarter decisions with money. And in the book, it spoke about Dumb Dan and Smart Sally. Dumb Dan waited to invest because Dumb Dan want to go spend his money traveling and he want to spend his money now. If he make 10K, he gonna go and buy a Rolex with his dumb behind, right? So Dumb Dan is an idiot, but Smart Sally, she's starting to invest. She make 10K, she start putting up 30, 40% of that, whatever it is. She started investing. She started investing early, making smarter decisions. Dan starts investing too, but he invests a decade later. Point of the story is, we'll see who's really been locked in eventually. Because when you fast forward 20 years later, Sally got about 200K, Dan got 100K. Is 100K still great? Yeah, but it could have been 200 if you locked in now. If you locked in earlier, gotta be locked in. And if you want to lock in more, if you want to lock in even more, go ahead, man. Make sure that you subscribe, turn on post notifications, all of that. And go ahead and check out the Chosen Ones for exclusive video trainings that I will never post on YouTube. It could be yours literally today. You get immediate access. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video, man. Peace. Purpose driven, bro. I'm gone.